I did it. I finally got paid to trade. Okay, it wasn't that much money, but it's a damn fine accomplishment. How much I made, coming up. So I finally earned a payout from Earn2Trade. Those of you that have been following me for a while know that it's been a very long and difficult journey. You also know how much I like to celebrate. So today we have something very special. We have the finest whiskey in my cabinet. We have from High West, a Midwinter's Night Dram. This is a sweet, sweet rye whiskey that retails for about $100 a bottle. And I gotta tell you, it's worth every drop. Smooth. That whiskey tastes good, but what tastes even better is success. So after being funded 4 different times and blowing up my account 4 different times, I guess the 5th time is the charm. Once again, we were funded with Earn2Trade. I was on the $75,000 Gauntlet Mini Challenge. It's got a $4,300 profit target, a $2,750 trailing drawdown. Now, as a reminder, I did beat this challenge in record time. Basically, you have to trade a minimum of 15 days. We earned the profit target in 15 days. Now, as expected, trading with real money once we went live and funded was much more difficult and was a much tougher battle. The good news is I was never in danger of blowing up my funded account. We traded small, slowly, and consistently with the ultimate goal of cashing out $4,000. After that, we would go open up our own account with our own broker. It took me about 3 months, and I was only $500 away from hitting my $4,000 goal. Now, when I got that close, I got a bit antsy. I took a few chances I shouldn't have, and I had the worst trading day by far that I had had in 4 months. It was brutal. The worst part was it wasn't even on a very hard day. It was just my psychology, right? I knew I should have walked away early, and I didn't. I was trying to hold on to trades too long and letting winners become losers simply because I wanted to see that trade hit my profit goal. I took a day off, got my head together, and then traded for a couple more days to try to make up some of the losses. Now, ultimately, we walked away with $2,250 in the bank account. Now you can check the screenshot of my bank account here. You'll see the name Helios Trading Group. That's the funded division of Earn2Trade. So for any of you out there wondering, do they actually pay you? Yes, they do. Now, $2,250 is short of my goal, I know, but it still felt good to have that money hit my bank account. Now, this was a very long journey. You got to look back at my old videos where I'm sharing 4 different times that I blew up my account. But hopefully what you saw in those videos is that each time I was working on my psychology. I knew that my strategy was sound, and I just had to take those little steps to improve, little by little by little until I could hit a payday like we had today. And now I'm ready to go and open my own account and trade on my own with my own rules that hopefully I have now ingrained in myself from taking these challenges. Now let's add up all of the money here, because one of the main reasons why I walked away when I did is because I wanted to avoid further professional fees. Now, at the end of the month, once the new month rolls around, I would have had to pay another $105 as a professional trader. This is not Earn2Trade's fee. This is what you get charged by the exchange per exchange. I've explained this in the past, but I was only trading CME products. I was trading, the ES, the NQ, the RTY. Now, if I traded oil and gold, each one of those is another $105. Okay. So I was trying to keep my professional fees low. Once I opened my own broker account, those fees are much more minimal. Okay, we're talking instead of $105, it's something like $25. Okay, it's a dramatic difference. And that makes a big deal on your funds. So let's add up what really happened here. Okay, so over 3 months of being funded, I paid $315 in professional fees. That came out of my funded account. So I actually made more money than the $22.50 that you saw hit the bank, okay? But I had to pay those professional fees. So that's $315 that came out in those 3 months. But on top of that, I also had to split 20% of my profits with Helios Trading Group. Okay, so that came out, rough estimate, that was another $600 that came out of my earnings. Okay, so if you add that all up, we had about $915 in fees on top of that $22.50 that I would have earned if these were my own funds and trading on my own. So to me at this point, it just made sense to take the money and run, so to speak. I'm going to reduce my costs by a great deal. So that begs the question, why did I do this journey to begin with? Why didn't I open up my own account to start with? I have enough funds to open my own account. I didn't have to earn it from Helios. Well, I needed to prove to myself that I had a sound strategy and a sound mind to trade with live money. And trading with one of these challenges was a low-cost way to get in. You risk what you put up for the challenge, but you don't risk beyond that. So if I have a brain blow up and I blow a $2,500 or $2,750 trailing drawdown because I've lost my mind trading all of a sudden, well, at the end of the day, I'm only out the small fee that I paid to join the challenge. We're talking $150, maybe more or less, depending on what challenge you took and how long it took you to pass that challenge. But I've saved myself my mistake of losing $2,750. So at the end of the day, I think these accounts really protected me from myself, and it established in me a great deal of discipline and at a great cost of time to learn that discipline. Okay, so now that I know what it takes and the rules that I must follow to protect myself, I'm in a much better position to trade with my own live money. And indeed, I've already asked my broker to put a $500 per day stop loss on my account. So they will just halt my trading if I lose more than $500. And so once again, I will be trading small. I'll be trading hopefully consistently, and we're going to take our time to try to build up our account. And hopefully we can do that together. Stick with me. We'll see what happens once I'm trading completely on my own. That's it, guys. Peace out.